Hi guys, welcome to the Hot Pod.
That's my least favorite one.
Your girl Hilary, Olivia, and Tchad. Hot Pod. Okay, so we're a little ghetto this week. Don't mind
there's
us.
a lot happening
Please,
right now.
a lot has been happening. First of all, my dog doesn't want to listen. That's one. I don't have any more wine. That's two. And
we're recording on our phones instead of microphones
because we forgot everything.
Production forgot it.
Wow, crazy world.
You know, it just, you gotta tap into your ghetto-ness from time to time.
Yeah,
though.
I should have seen this coming when I decided to go out on Friday night. This is all how the universe decided to betray me.
It's a trickle effect.
It was like a domino effect. Like one back and just, like if my eyes are closed for half of this, it's because I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
No, we went out. Tchad didn't go, but Olivia and I, we went out on Friday.
I fell twice in the bar. My knees are bruised. I fell. And I just remember, it was like a blackout moment. Like, I looked up and she was looking at me, and I was like, I think we have to go home.
The Instagram pictures are cute, though.
That was before. That was the first part.
Oh, okay.
So if y'all go to the Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram, I got some cute pictures, but that was before the world fell apart.
Well, that's the best way to do it.
No,
but she would after pictures.
But she would not stop when we were in there, and she's like, I think it's time for me to go home.
I was
like, fuck.
I checked my phone.
Fudge, the one time I actually want to stay out.
No, you guys really could have
gotta be drunk.
Yeah,
you
do
usually put me on a seat. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those nights I feel like I would have been.
You were not, Olivia. I tried that. You said absolutely not. You said no. You said no.
You know
I think
what
it's time to go.
No, but that's okay. We have to give me credit because sometimes I don't be knowing when it's time to go. But it was the two times. It's because my knee hit the ground real hard. Like my knees are still hurting right now, and I was looking up at you. That's how I knew I was still on the ground. I said we need to get
But
out.
you fell on your ass. No, she fell on her ass.
No, I hit my knees. Like my knees
slipped.
concaved. Like I slipped the first time when I got back up. My knees fell inward.
She defined knock knees. Her knees knocked.
And I just looked at my phone. I texted Hannah. I was like, Hannah, I fell. We have to go
Hannah's
home.
over here making out with Tom, Dick, or Harry because it wasn't Tom and Harry. It wasn't that. It was Tom, Dick, or Harry.
It was. It was
I
messy.
had no idea where she went. The girl.
I still
Hannah is her best friend.
I was like, we had fun. I had fun.
So
we did have fun.
Are you on a sobriety journey now?
Absolutely not. I'm just not going to do that again.
Learned nothing. Yeah.
We love a good black female, black queen.
Yeah.
That learns absolutely nothing.
Not
Because I already
thing.
lied on the last podcast talking about 75 hard. I already gave up.
Oh, Olivia, we're supposed to at least play like we.
I just told them I was sloppy drunk. How am I going to do 75 hard and I'm blacked out of the bar?
75 hard update.
2 days. It lasted 2 days. And that
we're
is more than,
never doing that ever again.
I did 72. What? 75?
You did too hard.
She did 75. No, you did 75
quit.
hours. She did 75-hour hard.
75-hour
did 75-hour hard.
Crushed
and
it.
We went. Yeah, we crushed the 75-hour hard.
Yeah.
I promise
I did.
you.
Like, I think what it was
I didn't read not one fucking book.
It wasn't gonna be. I read about 3 pages. I said I'm gonna go to bed. And I knew it wasn't going to be for me when we went to the yoga class after I'd already done cardio that day.
This lady tried to kill us.
I was sweating in the yoga class, and I said, this is not going to be fun.
She tried to kill us.
Yeah.
This bitch tried to kill us.
It was not fun.
I don't know if Olivia didn't see the word beginner or didn't see intermediate or expert.
It didn't have it. It said it was open to everyone, I swear. I would have never put us through that. Some lady left
There was
halfway
an
through it.
80-year-old man doing a handstand, and I knew and at that moment, I knew I fucked up by staying.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I effed up by staying. At a certain point, I think I just laid down on my side and was like,
yeah, no, her and my
yoga
mom.
is deceivingly hard, though.
I'd rather do Pilates, and that's saying a lot.
I agree.
Yeah,
that is saying
Pilates
I'd rather do Pilates because it's a constant movement.
Yeah,
That's
And you also
confidence
go
is better.
in expecting to kind of be working your body. So I think when you go into Pilates, you're going with a completely different mindset.
Yeah.
Because that yoga
You're
class,
like,
we think
I'm
we're going to
gonna sweat.
relax and we're just stretching. I didn't know that we were signing up for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I wish I knew that.
I promise you.
It's just a lot of holding your own body weight. It's very hard.
There's a lot of body in this. There's a lot of weight on this body. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I would have known, I would have been holding a lot of my body weight.
I just wouldn't have went.
Yeah, like
I
I feel like if you can't do like 30 push-ups easily, you shouldn't do yoga.
I can't do 3.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
I cannot. I tried.
I had to build up to like 10. So yoga's not for me.
I'm trying to build up to a perfect 3. I'm a 2.5.
Yeah,
I am a 2.5.
I got some brolic ass arms. I'd be lifting some weights, but I cannot lift my own body weight. It's just not in the stars for me.
Yeah, it's much harder.
Going to the gym is so therapeutic for me, but as long as I don't have to do like that type of yoga class, I'm good. I'm never ever doing anybody's yoga.
But I enjoy
I know my lane, really, and that is never going to be my lane.
Exercise. So like I felt really stretched out when I went to work out on Monday, but I was like, at what cost do I feel this good?
Exactly.
Like I almost cried yesterday, but it made for a good leg day.
Oh, we took a day off.
Who's we?
I went to
Friday. No, we're not talking about the next day.
Oh, we're talking about this week. Oh yeah,
I said thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go on Friday. I had to go get my hair re-dyed, and I was just like, I don't feel like waking up early. It's Friday, so I just didn't wake up early.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going tomorrow, 5 a.m. We will be there.
I just want to look like Meg. And then without the work, like how can I do? I inquired, guys. I inquired about Ozempic.
Oh Lord.
Well, not Ozempic, but like the other one. I forgot what the other one was. I inquired about it. I was
like with your doctor?
Yeah, my appointment is in December.
Yeah, that's his way of telling you to get over it. That was him politely saying, no, you're not getting it. But you should hope you forget by that time.
December.
She's like,
they made me put a credit card on file and everything. Yeah. Them people is a scam.
Yeah.
They're a scam.
They're a scam.
Please.
They're a scam. I'm going to cancel. They said it can't be no more than 24 hours in advance. I was like, okay. I'm going to cancel like 3
They
weeks
really are hoping that you don't.
I'm going to cancel. I'm going to cancel because they really tried it. They tried me and it. Okay? But I just want to look like Meg. The way she looked when she was on stage with Beyonce.
Oh my God.
I felt like I was from Texas watching that.
For real.
I felt like I was from Texas.
I know Texas. Houston represents. Like
I know Houston.
Yes. These are my people.
They're like
mine. Those are my people.
The way she said it, these are my people.
Right. The most non-Texan accent ever. These are my people.
These are my people.
Like, are you really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm from Houston.
Okay.
H-Town.
H-Town.
Yeah.
I support the delusions. I will not be a part of it. I'll admit she look good. I'm not crazy like y'all.
I'm just saying.
I saw the camouflage and I was like, I relate. You know?
Because you're trying to
blend in.
Exactly. We all are one. That's what the camouflage represented.
Yes. You're right.
Wow. I've never thought of it that way.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to.
But can I bring up my millennial?
Yeah, go ahead. Bridge the gap.
Yes, I'm bridging the gap.
I'm burning the bridge after this.
Okay, so I know that. Fuck you for gap, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Look, you got to put a disclaimer on the screen.
She's old.
Yeah.
Fangirl scream starts now.
Don't scream.
Period.
For the Trolls movie.
Right. You mind your damn business. Ain't nobody asked you for what. NSYNC is back together, guys. Let's just talk about it.
Back together.
We're getting a concert. We're getting tours. The merch
At
is
AMC.
out already.
Okay.
Look, I'm not paying $90 for a sweatshirt. They can kiss my ass, but I'm just saying.
Okay, for those of us who didn't grow up during that time, like that's a little before our time. Can you put us in the mindset of like why they're so hyped?
Because
they worked hard.
They worked.
So you know how Backstreet Boys got together like a couple years ago? I guess it was. I'm not too sure how long ago it was. Mm-hmm. You know how everybody they were excited. They're like, oh, they're going on tour, yay! NSYNC never. They just kind of like stopped.
Oh.
So there was never no like farewell, like Destiny Fulfilled tour, like you know how Destiny's Child did there.
Yeah.
They never did that. So for us, NSYNC was always like, oh my god, I love NSYNC. It's just like
there was no closure.
There was no closure.
Oh
so
God.
now seeing that they're back together and only for a goddamn movie, I'm pissed. But we're holding high that they're gonna be like. Usher's gonna bring them out at the concert. I'll tell you for
Usher, you have such high
Usher. Yes, I do. Usher's gonna bring them out. Don't you worry. I have high hopes. They're gonna go on tour.
Okay, wait.
All right.
For the Super Bowl is what I meant.
NSYNC fans, don't hold your breath,
yeah,
please.
I was like, I just don't want you to be sad. So I really want you to come back down to earth really quickly. Because I don't want you to be disappointed when it doesn't happen.
For what? It's fun up there. Why would I ever come back down to earth?
It's ghetto
fun
here.
up there. It's so fucking ghetto down here.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Excuse my language. We're trying not to curse more.
Who even are the NSYNC members? I don't know.
Justin, JC, Joey, Lance, and Chris. Come on.
Can I just say,
white boy?
Come on.
Okay.
As someone
JC, like cute white boy names.
I love you.
I like those.
JC, that hair is luxurious.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm not someone from your generation, so I don't get it. But I saw somebody from your generation. They said, you guys don't understand why like NSYNC is such a big deal. She said they worked hard because they weren't cute. So they had to work hard.
They weren't cute? I thought they were pretty boys.
Who said that?
Some girl on Twitter. It was just funny. She said they weren't cute, so they worked they had the choreography. They had the lyrics and the voices. She said they worked extra hard because they had to overcompensate.
Yeah,
you have a lot of like attractive boy bands who don't have anything good going for them besides the fact that they're attractive, but they actually were good at what they were.
What is her name?
Girl, I don't know. I saw it on Twitter. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I read the tweet. I laughed. I hee-heed. I pressed like and kept scrolling. I thought it was funny.
I'm a diehard NSYNC fan. No.
So what they've been doing since they broke up?
Working.
They've been doing their own thing. Joey.
I was thinking McDonald's, but
Joey was doing he was in that My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Like he was in all three. He's in all three of those. Okay. You mind your goddamn business. I'm just saying.
What they've been doing in the 21st century?
Like, that's what she was really asking.
They've all been doing their own thing. To be honest.
Okay.
I have no idea what Chris been doing.
Drugs?
No, none of them are drugs. Lance has been doing his own thing with his husband. Abu is his husband.
Period.
JC, I'm not. You know what?
JC.
Yeah. C as in I will cut you, ho.
Okay.
Sorry. So, Joey.
I don't have anything to say.
Chris, all of them. They've all just been doing their own thing. Just living life, I guess.
I'm not too sure. Doing their own thing when they go missing
when you
for
can
a
live
while.
off of your music catalog and you don't have to do anything, that's called success.
Speaking of imaginary characters that we're in love with,
What's she talking to?
Jada Pinkett Smith's obsession with Tupac. That she will not let go.
I don't think it was delusional. I don't think
I don't know.
I think a lot of people have lost a significant other, and then they move on with their lives.
But that was her best friend. Imagine losing me, bruh. God forbid. Y'all would be devastated.
Wait. Let's for the camera. Hilary right now is comparing herself to Tupac. I just want to note that right now.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I am shaping America right now, just like Tupac did. You're welcome. You're what? The fuck?
Period.
We have different goals for this podcast. You're shaping who?
America.
First up, America.
No, but I feel like that's a valid question though, because I feel like as a significant other, like if your significant other with now lost somebody 30 years ago and
Will has nothing to worry about. The nigga ain't coming back.
But she's acting like he can.
Yeah, but
guess what? I'm sleeping with her.
If your significant other
Tupac's spirit, babe.
If your significant other is still pining over their ex, they're never fully in the present relationship.
That's a lie.
Why do you think they were in an entanglement?
What you mean that's a lie?
That's a lie. I think that you can absolutely, not necessarily the word you use, obsessed, but you can still not be over your ex, which they weren't, allegedly. So y'all gotta start using that fucking word.
Yeah, we don't really use that allegedly.
I'm not trying to get sued.
Everything's alleged.
No, but I don't think that Will obviously has anything to worry about as far as like Jada and Tupac and what they used to have, and if he's being compared, that was at a time in her life that she wished she can get back, because he's not here to enjoy the success of what they were working hard when they were younger. They literally came from the trenches up together. Like,
I feel like you're confirming what we just said.
It's a hole in her heart that will never be filled, and I understand.
But why does she have to keep reminding the whole world?
Because she wants to let your hoes know that y'all could never.
We can never have a dead boyfriend?
That's crazy.
I'm just going to let you know now. Hell is hot. Yo, if you were trying to send her somewhere.
I think that's toxic behavior.
Yeah. I don't think it's toxic at all.
Well, then maybe you're the problem, babe. Am I? Maybe you are. That's very toxic.
Come on. You cannot be talking about the love of my life, the hole that can never be filled, while you're presently married.
Yeah, you're in a relationship.
Have children.
Because, like, honestly, I just make me feel like you don't love me. You don't love me.
I don't think that.
I'm here to fill a spot, but I'm never actually going to fill that spot wholeheartedly.
No, but she doesn't do it all the time. She did it because
she does it too much.
She does it often enough. Yeah, it's often enough.
And she doesn't even talk about him like wow, this was a great influential person. I'm so glad I knew
That's
him.
The love because of my life.
She talks about him like the love of God her life.
The best
she said,
I have to emphasize that.
Okay, so answer me this question. Do you feel like the love of your life is only sexually, or can you have the love of your life spiritually? You can have a love of your life sexually, platonically. Like, do you think the love of your life has to be...
No, I agree with what you're saying. But you have to
was asking a question.
No, I agree. You can have different loves in your life in that sense.
Yeah.
I just think, given the fact that she is such a superstar she is, and she knows what she's doing when she posts something on Instagram for the world to see, it is disrespectful to phrase it that way about this man who's never coming back. When you have another man in your life,
but she's never phrased it that way.
Yes,
she has.
You mind your business. Allegedly,
write it in a journal. Allegedly. Like, honestly, if you have those feelings, it's cool. It's fine. Write it in a journal.
Write it in a journal.
Like, that's not like me or you posting that to Instagram for the 300 people to see.
Exactly.
That's the entire whole world. That's mad.
And then,
people.
given that she's never really talked about Will like that,
yeah, she doesn't boast about.
She doesn't give him that type of reverence. And she's maybe
she does not want that man.
That's what we're trying to say.
That's what we've been saying.
We could come to a conclusion.
Full circle. Disrespectful because she don't want that man.
I don't think it's disrespectful, but I think she should let Will go if this is how she wants to proceed in life. Yeah, that's what I think. If she
I think the fact that she's not letting him go is disrespectful.
No, but what if he does not want to go? But what if he's self-harm? What if
he's a victim
to you?
Will Smith is a victim.
Look, you gotta insert Big Red. To you.
Hashtag save Will.
Hashtag save Will. Not save the whales, but save Will. Save the Will. No, I really don't think like I don't know, the timeline that Will and Jada had, and the timeline that Tupac and Jada had, I feel like it's just it was cut short from what she knows it could have been, and she's just trying to grasp on to whatever memories and
you know that's so valid if this was 20 years ago.
I agree,
because you can't keep stringing that on.
Yeah, this is a lot.
You were supposed to go to therapy, talk about that with Will at the time, but then you move on.
2023, you still
how if we're talking about timelines of relationships, how is your relationship supposed to get to a next level of this is my new person, this is my new life, I've accepted it, I love it, I'm thriving, if you won't let go?
Well, maybe, remember she tried to let go, allegedly, with August.
That was letting go?
That was not letting go.
No letting go, no holding back.
With her entanglement,
no holding back, no,
that was just holding on to something new.
Yeah, she was
she was trying to find answers, and her answers was Tupac is dead. No, I know. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean it that way.
No, because
no, she's. It seems like she'll forever be finding. She'll be finding something. She'll always be searching for something, but she'll never find it because Tupac is that something she's searching for. She's trying to search for the hole that was left in his abrupt absence. Yeah, I mean, she's never going to be happy.
She should just come to us.
She's never going to be happy without
she
him.
should just come to us. Table Talk.
Grow.
Have us on the Red Table Talk. Or we could do like a collab episode. Yeah. The hot pod. The hot
Red Table Talk.
The
hot table talk.
Why would you take away the word?
Because anything hot is red. Like you.
The hottest flame is blue.
I can see that.
Oh, okay. I have a question.
No answers.
What do you guys feel like? Does relationships need to have a timeline on them? Because we were talking about relationships and whatnot.
Okay.
Like, as an example. What if you were in a relationship and you were looking for like a ring, let's say a year in? Is like, should there be a timeline on something like that, or should you just let it go its course? Because if you let it go its course, hear me out. If you let it go its course, your ass will be waiting forever. With I mean, with a man. So I was being a little too specific.
I think it depends.
With someone.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you feel with different people, because I feel like It depends on the relationship, because some people just know, like, you hear the stories about people in the 60s that got married after a week and they're still together today.
Hello.
Like, it's very much, I think it's just
bring back old school love.
Love bombing. I'm an advocate. No, I think it depends on the person, how you feel. I think you know when you know, but for some people, they feel like if you could tell one person, I waited a year before we made it official, and somebody else got married in that year's span. Like, it really does depend on the two people.
Yeah, but what if, like, let's say 2 years go by? Like, is there a timeline?
I think if you feel like you're
is 10 years too long?
Absolutely.
I think 10 years
I will
absolutely
not be
too long.
anybody's girlfriend longer than 3 years. It's just not happening. It's not in the stars for me.
Okay.
We are
what about
getting
you?
married or breaking up.
I feel like
the timeline wise, like, do you feel like
timeline wise, I truly think that you should have your own timeline in mind, like you as a single person, and you should know the reasoning behind it. It can't just be like, it would be nice to get with somebody and after a year get married, and then in year 2 we have kids, in year 3 we do this just because it sounds right, cute, and it looks like a movie. But it's like, you should know what it is your timeline, your ideal timeline looks for you, and the reasons behind that. Yeah. And you should be able to communicate that to your partner. And your partner, I feel like if someone's really right with you, they might not 100% align, but they could try their best to align with your timeline. Yeah. And they should, like, because you're finding someone who you're really compatible with, they should have a general idea, similar sense of that timeline as well. Yep.
Yeah. I just feel like if your lease is up in 6 months, you should not be looking for a ring so you can move in with the nigga in 6 months. That's not crazy. What I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying for the women who have been in relationships longer than they would have hoped to be at the same status, let's say the girlfriend status, or let's say they've been engaged for 5 years, at that status that they're at, are like, when do you have that conversation?
That's where the timeline thing really comes in.
When do you have that conversation with your partner?
Getting a little personal.
Like, hey, I'm not rushing you. Yeah. But I'm not staying any longer.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I'm a very serious person when it comes to relationships, and when I want somebody, I want them for the long haul. So I'm going to tell them probably like 6 months in what I'm thinking about. And I don't necessarily have to phrase it with like, I want this to be us in our life, but like, these are the things that are important to me. Like being together this long and then getting engaged at this point and having children at this point, and seeing how they feel about that early on in a relationship to see if we would even really mesh that well.
That's actually a really good point, because I feel like a lot of people get into relationships, and like, I feel like I see it a lot now just being on like apps and stuff. There's like people, I laugh at this all the time, but like a 35-year-old man on there talking about he's still figuring out his dating goals, and I'm just like, fucking serious.
Figure it out with
I dealt with a man.
Because you shouldn't still be figuring that. Your time's almost up.
Because it's like, I try not to judge with that kind of stuff, because people have all kinds of lives for reasons why things don't work out, and they have to rearrange their timeline and stuff like that. So it's like, being at the age 35 and still figuring out what you even want in a partner is possible with the way people
None of us are there yet.
Yeah, we're not there. But to ask, I think at the point, you have to be realistic about who you're then going to be a match for.
Yes.
You cannot go to a 20-year-old and be like, you're just figuring it out? Well, I'm at the same place. Yeah. No, you're not.
I think that you're not at the same place. Like, always so baffled when I see it.
Yeah. Because like, no, you're not.
You're not.
Why? I'm 23. I'm still figuring.
Yeah, just because we have on the surface level the same relationship status doesn't mean you're at the same place in life.
Because guess what? Millions of Americans are at the same relationship status.
Exactly.
We're not the only ones.
Yeah.
So no, I just asked that because like speaking of like the timeline or whatever, with Jada, I just want to know like when is too soon? When is enough? Like, and when do you tell your partner without them? Like, how do you tell your partner without them feeling like they're being rushed, but making sure that your feelings are heard? Like, I feel like that's such a line.
Yeah, and actually also like on top of that, I think when you have feelings of it going too slow or too fast, and you think that's starting to build resentment towards your partner, you need to bring that up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But at the starting point of the resentment, not when the resentment
starts.
Not when
it's already there and you're already
It's like when you feel like, yo,
this is starting to irritate me. This is starting
to
like
this starting
to
it's really the only thing you're thinking about.
Yeah.
First thing, oh my gosh, is he gonna do it here? Is he gonna do it here? Is she gonna do it there? Is she gonna do
your brain
way
more than I used to?
Yeah, a conversation needs. But what if you get the feedback of, don't worry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, because I feel like that's like a common answer from men. To give, like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like,
I remember very much. Okay, when? Tell me the date. Actually,
let me know. That's my night shoes.
This is me. I when it comes to stuff like that, like I'm a very like type A person, and I don't like ambiguity. In a relationship, it's me and you together. I shouldn't be confused on what my future is going to look like. Yeah, that makes me so anxious. Yeah. So actually, you have to tell me now. I don't even care.
Honestly, I need to be like that, because I'm very much. I think I want to be. Well, I feel like now, kind of dating again, I'm not very much a go with the flow person now. I'm like, tell me what
I want to hear what I want to hear their opinion. I want to hear their opinion. I want to hear what y'all seriously. I honestly and seriously, this is not a joke, and it's not just for the pod because we're doing it. I genuinely want to know, like, if you want to DM me, DM
we'll
us.
Put a question on the
we'll put on the
stories or on
I really want to know how y'all feel about like timelines in a relationship, and like, let me tell you something. Sidetrack.
Okay.
If another fucking gnat come in my face, I'm gonna be mad.
It's the wine. Gnats love wine.
No,
y'all didn't see that gnat?
No, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's the wine.
That's my ADHD moment. We're gonna flash it. ADHD moment. That fucking gnat. I've been looking at it. It's everywhere. Yeah, it's outside, inside. Anyway, I want to hear what y'all have to say about the whole relationship timeline. I need to know, so I know I'm not crazy. She not crazy.
I know I'm not
crazy.
I'm not crazy.
So I just need to know. But I do want to talk about relationships and timelines. Kim Kardashian. Yeah. She want to be white again.
Yeah.
I support her.
Yeah.
She want to be white again.
I love when white women are white.
You know what I don't support though? What's giving me uneasy feelings is the steps she took to get there.
Please do share.
She stepped on so many
Yes.
To get to the white plane.
Hard R's.
That was really a lot.
She did.
No, it was I didn't expect you to say the hard R like that.
Hold on. It's fine. Why said that was wrong?
I mean, it's going to get bleeped out on
we
YouTube.
Have to bleep that out. Okay. Because YouTube will remove
She stepped on so many hard R's. She stepped on so many hard R's to get to where she is right now.
And I think, like, early on, when it comes to, you know, the fact that her and her whole family set this trend amongst white women of being curvy as, like,
be as close to black as possible without being black.
It was the explicit denial of where that came from and who she was trying to be like that really rubs me the wrong way now that she's realized she is a white woman.
Yeah. She think her kids are past, you think?
And it's also because she's taking this new white woman aesthetic towards like high fashion. Yeah. That's how she's marketing herself now. And it's like, so you're inadvertently saying that to be high fashion, you have to be slim and white.
She tried that. She put a cup on her ass with a toast.
And I really don't like that. Like, the fashion world is co-signing it. They are.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Honestly, she is literally a billionaire still, or is she close to billionaire? I don't know. Either way, she had the word billionaire in her name in the same sentence. Whatever. Yeah. Why wouldn't they if that's what she's giving? Yeah. If she's giving views, streams, she's giving whatever she can give, why not? They should be hopping on the hottest thing, because they did it when Cardi B and Offset had their kid or whatever. Vogue did it for them in the cover. Kim's no different. But what I don't appreciate is her stepping on the hard R's to get where she at.
Exactly.
And not acknowledging that you're vulturing off of the culture. Yeah. To get to where you are at.
Because it's so many, you know,
accountability, people.
Not to shake y'all if you really do like her, but there's so many black women I know who are very much fans of her, and the reasoning behind it is that she is just like them but white. Like, they look up to her for that reason. Disgusting. It's like, y'all, you have more substance to yourself than her. She's a watered down version of you. Yeah. You know? And I hate that, because it's like, you're really fucking with people's minds at this point.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah. You think I'm stupid. You're playing in my face.
You think I'm stupid.
You're playing in my face about it. Like, it's really... And I don't like that in interviews and stuff, they don't press her about it at all.
Yeah, they don't. They just pretend it doesn't happen.
Yeah, and they give her all these accolades, and they're saying, you're a trendsetter, you're a this, you're a that.
Yes,
and it's like, do y'all not realize there's a whole group of women who are
mind you, was she the one
that
got the fashion icon that wore? Like she got a fashion.
Yeah.
For what?
It's for making us popular, like our features popular amongst white women.
Yeah.
It's no, but even the centering of white womanhood.
I really don't understand why she got that
because
award.
Because a lot of white women,
told you,
a lot of white women, like for them, seeing someone like a Kim Kardashian has made them more comfortable in their natural bodies. They don't feel this need to be extremely thin. They don't feel this need to. If they don't have a really small petite nose, or if they don't have really pronounced cheekbones, they don't feel the need to get filler and stuff like that, even though she does. But it's like, for them, it really has changed their beauty standards. I just think it's fucking fucked up that they're pretending like it's not us.
Yeah. Disclaimer. She don't curse that much.
I don't, because I'm actually really upset. I really don't like her. I really don't like her and that whole family of vultures. I don't like her.
Yeah, it's a disease.
I follow the family of vultures because they got Skims is not that bad. I like Skims.
Yeah, I think you can make a great product and be a bad person. That's fine.
We have a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
You see shit is prospering. There are children at risk.
I just don't like this whole rebranding and complete erasure of what she's been doing.
It's like we're not supposed to acknowledge anything that she's done before.
Exactly.
We're just supposed to like just
it's
take
just so weird.
But they
actually like, so now the rest of us and our really like rational thoughts and feelings towards you is now eradicated because now you want to get people out of jail.
Yeah, no, I think it's really annoying when you think about it because it's like the complete opposite experience for black women. Like how Blac Chyna's rebranding herself. I mean, granted, she's in a cult, so that doesn't matter.
And
but
she's selling
Angela,
her clothes.
She's trying to rebrand, and everybody's like, okay, but remember when you did XYZ? Like her whole past is being held against her in the present.
Speaking of, just very quickly, she gotta sell her shit.
She don't
to pay for child support.
She's in a cult, y'all. I just want
it's
us
a cult.
It's a religious cult. It's not worse than Scientology. They have like these apostles. There's another girl still who's in the same. It's literally a cult. She's
allegedly.
I'm saying this is a fact.
Allegedly, a fact.
I know this. Allegedly,
she trying to get sued.
Honestly,
I don't got no money to sue me. I'm gonna be on the streets. It's gonna suck for everybody.
She don't have money to sue us.
That's
fine.
No, but she wants apparently, allegedly, but she wants she wants Tiger to pay her legal fees. It's like $105,000 or $100. I don't know. It's like $100 and something $1,000 on top of getting joint custody. And then she says she's selling her stuff. In my head, I'm like, girl, you was getting allegedly getting $1 million every month or every week off of OnlyFans. What the fuck did you do with that money?
Yeah.
You didn't put it in your kids' savings?
Her living expenses. Oh, yeah. I was going to say her living expenses must have been really, really high.
$1 million a week, and you were doing it for like a year or 2 or 3 or 4?
Insane,
like, no. Honestly, I think it was $1 million a month. Her and Bella Thorne were making hella money.
I'm just saying, just to make that kind of the money that people can make on OnlyFans, it scares me when they're like, oh, I have no money. Because I'm like,
because you pay taxes on it. You're paying taxes.
I wouldn't even know how to spend that much money.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah.
Like, that is like, you actually need to be locked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Because to be able to spend that much money, and you're making that much money, that's
disgusting.
Like, you don't even need
I would go on a trip. I would take all my girls on a trip.
Like, I'm using
But your hoes got to get along.
First of all.
Oh, can we talk about that?
Girls trips?
Who would not get along? I get along with everyone.
No, I'm saying. Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
like the girl, like
the tragedy of a girl's trip.
Why are such girl trips so chaotic sometimes? Like we can. It takes us 2, 3, 4, 5 years to plan a trip, but for dudes, it's like so easy. They be like, "Yo, we want to go to let's say Spain. Yo, we going to Spain in 4 months. You're down? Yup. Cool.
I want to say
cool, right?
I don't know.
And then they find tickets. Like, yo, I found it for $5 something. Next week I'm buying my ticket. All right, cool. They buy their tickets. They go on vacation. Have a great time or don't. Who knows? You will never know. They go, come back, and everything is done within 6 months.
Yeah, well,
including the trip.
Men are very just like to the point. I feel like they're.
Why can't women be to the point?
Because we can't. There's a lot of men that's like, you're only going to do that with guys you're really cool
friends with. Like you guys are cool. You guys already. You guys do stuff together every week.
Yeah, but there are some women who will just invite people to make the
trip.
I think you and you would go together. So cool. Let's go on a trip together.
Yeah, or just based on looks. Exactly.
Literally, no. A lot of it is a looks thing. It is a looks thing, and that's when they realize they get to Miami. Oh, you don't afford your looks. Somebody's paying for this, and they didn't pay for this trip. Now we're fighting.
I can't do that. I want to go on a girls trip with girls that are just fun, but my girls that I would go on a trip with are my cousins, and they're a little flaky. No offense.
None taken.
I'm gonna be a flake kind of forever. Yeah, it's my thing. It's my brand.
I can't. If I tell you, just like I like a cruise. If you coming, you coming. If you,
I'll go on a cruise. If I'm on a cruise, I already pay for it. I've been paid for it. I know.
Our cruise is coming. Yeah, we already got next. Oh yeah, I will. Next trip, we booked that bitch.
I be telling people all the time. This is such a bad mindset to have, but I keep saying I would lose my job over a vacation because guess what? I can get another job.
Would you give up your job for a vacation?
Yes.
Yeah. I think most people should think that way, especially because like most people, they're in jobs that don't prioritize them.
Hello.
So why would you prioritize the job?
Okay, your job. You hear this? Is your job going to give you 2 weeks when they fire you? No, they fire you on the spot, right? If they were going to fire you,
exactly.
Why do I have to give 2 weeks for you to prepare to fill in somebody from my spot?
Yeah,
absolutely not. When I go, I'm out. I'm doing it that Friday, and I'll be like, figure it out on fucking Monday.
Have y'all ever left a job and they told you had to find somebody to fill the space?
No,
that's happened before.
Tell me why.
I've been seeing things like that. Like people are getting, like they're putting in their 2 weeks and they're like, okay, well you need to find someone to replace you.
No, but I've heard.
That's HR's job. Actually.
But hear what I've heard. I've heard, and this is a coworker of mine now. Yeah. She said her friend that got fired from her job was training her new.
Yes, they do that all the time.
That's so fucked
up. You fired me.
Wait, so when did she figure it out?
She knew. They said, "Oh, can you train this person?" And the dumb bitch said, "Okay."
No, because low-key,
you're okay. Absolutely not.
But you have to still work.
Yeah, like if I'm getting paid for it, I'm still getting paid at that point. Then
you just have to start looking for a new job.
Yeah, that's
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm in my fear sometimes. Like at my job now, I train like new like service people. And I'm like, I can't train them too good because if they're better at me, better than me at my job, I'm out of there.
That's the bad thing about like corporate culture is that they don't build it around you actually doing the best at your job because they do sneaky shit like that.
Yeah,
so now you don't want to give.
You don't want to. Yeah,
It's the depression, the anxiety, the alcoholism, the drug use that jobs create.
Bro, I did not know where you were going with those.
Sorry.
For a second.
No.
They definitely do.
They create all of the work-home life balance. You can kiss my black ass for that. That life balance my black ass. They ain't balancing shit.
No.
The only thing they're doing is sorry, I am venting. I hate my job.
I thought I hated my job.
I hate my job. And it's not because of the actual job.
Yeah.
Y'all know why.
I thought I hated my job.
Management.
Then, I don't know. I came back from my last vacation and I got new responsibilities and I had to talk to less people on the phone. And they I came back and they cheered when I walked through the door. They're like, "We need you here." And I was like, "You know what?
Oh, so y'all don't work?
Yeah,
this is great." But the phone started ringing. I said, "Oh, you want me to answer these phone calls again? This is crazy."
Yeah,
but
you see,
maybe it's because my job isn't so hard. I was just overthinking. I think I was overthinking my job before. I really was stressed over nothing.
Yeah,
and now I take my job as a joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm like, honestly, it's not that bad.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's the same thing.
I wish I could say the same.
Once I don't put too much stress into it, or I don't overthink what I'm doing. Once I leave work, I can't. I'll tell y'all a funny story or two about work, but I'm not sitting there thinking about, oh my god, I have to go solve this problem. That's a tomorrow problem.
I'm sorry. The best job I had, I fumbled that fucking bag because I just wasn't thinking and I just didn't care.
What job was that?
Job that was over in I can't
by them.
Yes, over by you. That job where we had beer cart Fridays or Thursdays, whatever it was.
I office twice, and I was like, "Damn, I want to work here."
We celebrated everyone's birthday, and there was hundreds of people. Oh, it was a contract, and I didn't work harder than I should to keep that contract. Yeah, and then the boss at that job, he quit 4 or 5 months into me working there, and he was the one training me on certain stuff. He just literally left. sent an email one day and was like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back."
I support him. I support
him. King, yeah, right?
King, girl.
Then the dude that took over, he was actually digging into his work and how people were working. That's why. I was like, they're like, "Oh, we're just not going to renew your contract." Like okay. Like, I'm not mad. Unemployment, here I come.
I'm weak. I don't know.
No, but like, I just feel like, back to the topic, like girls trips, I just feel like we need to be more, yes, we're going to stick to our word. Like, yes, we're going to do this. All right, ladies, this is what's happening. I know life happens, but set aside some money. This is how it's going to go. Because I see girls going on trips and I'm like, I look at them and be like, how long did it take y'all to plan this trip? I know it probably took them hella long to plan that fucking trip.
Because everybody schedules to line up, everybody to be in agreement of the same place, the amount of days you're
If I give you a year in advance, you can't figure it out?
No, I'm saying, but that's a lot of the issue with the planning. It's like, okay, you can tell me a year in advance. I can't guarantee that I'm going to have that time in the year. I'd rather you tell me 2 months ago that you want to go somewhere in December. Give me a 4-month span. I'll just set aside some money. I'll pay for what I have to pay for, but I know the trip is right there. Like, this planning a cruise in advance thing is like, it drives me nuts. I'm like, damn.
You want the cruise to come up already?
At least with the cruise, like, you know the solid days. People be like, oh, we should go on a trip next year for my birthday. It's 2 months before their birthday and they're still not saying anything. And it's like, okay, so you weren't serious about that. Why'd you ask a year ago?
For me, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm such a planner when it comes to like birthdays. I'm such a planner when it comes to birthdays. I'm like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing that. When she kept going back and forth, I'm like, girl, I need to know, are we getting a party bus or not? Because this deposit is getting higher and higher. Like,
I think I don't prioritize like vacations as much as I should.
I think you should. I think you should. Like us for the cousins, like the.
I need a tissue.
I think we should. I think we should prioritize our vacations.
I think that would help a lot with my work-life balance.
Yes.
Because I'm really trying to get that in line now because
I've
been burnt out for a couple weeks now. Yeah. So
maybe
even like having a trip
tech guy.
Yeah, but also that's why I like hang out. Like, even we just hang out on the weekends now. Like, I feel like we see each other a lot more on the weekends. Yeah. And it's really hard, like, trying to get like the other two to come out. Yeah. We want them to come out, but it's like we really are always just doing something. Yeah. But like, even these like little things that we do on the weekend, I'm like, wow, there's something to live for now.
Yeah.
When I'm in a season of doing nothing for
was like, that not depression?
No, it's not depression. I'm just saying, like, if I have nothing to do for an extended period, like every weekend I'm home and I'm not doing anything but cleaning my room,
it does get a little sad.
I am getting bored. I'm getting sad. I'm gonna be overthinking everything in life, and I'm just
too goddamn busy to even be sad.
I don't get bored and sad because I have a lot of hobbies, so I could just like fill my time with like solitary hobbies, but it's not the greatest for my mental health. I've realized.
I like to socialize. I need to talk to people.
What do you mean?
I'm a very tunnel vision person, so like I'm always trying to do something challenging, and so if I don't have designated times of socializing, I'm giving myself tasks that are kind of big,
seat fillers kind of thing.
Yeah,
but the huge seat fillers.
Yeah, and it's like, okay,
you're
supposed to be relaxing, and now you've just given yourself another job.
Yeah,
like, she driving herself crazy.
Yeah. So
you're driving yourself crazy, sis. Don't do that. Don't drive yourself
relax.
crazy. How about you start a collaboration with Pretty Little Thing? Everybody's doing it now.
All right, let me call them up.
I'll do a collaboration. You know, they're doing a collaboration with everybody now.
Yeah,
high, low, don't matter.
What I could go with
Naomi.
And for the record, I am comparing myself to Naomi.
Period.
And I support you.
Hello, they're both bald.
Wow,
Naomi would bald?
You never seen her before?
You never seen them. You never see them edges.
I've never
Naomi,
seen
I think you're a beautiful woman inside and out, but
that edge, she needs to just get. She needs to do what Tchad is doing.
No,
just go completely bald and stun these hoes. That middle
there's
part.
There's a very specific picture
we
that
love
I'm seeing when I close my eyes. Okay.
But girl, give it up.
I've never seen her without hair.
Yeah.
See her wig going like
when it lifts, you
like that wig.
But is that like a conscious choice? She's just like,
no, it's conscious. Her edges are consciously knowing that
like
they're
her
leaving,
edges are like,
but she is not conscious of them
I don't know what it is. Naomi Campbell's probably gonna like get me canceled. She probably
no.
Nobody. She seems like she knows witches. Like honestly, she gives that vibe, and I'm kind of scared. I didn't say nothing. I was joking. That wasn't even my mouth moving.
We love you, girl.
No, all I'm saying is her collaboration so good. I love it. It's so cute. It's less basic than Lala's collaboration with Pretty Little Thing.
I'm so confused by it because I watched like some of the episodes on YouTube because they did like a kind of like docu-series about it, and they're basically like, okay, so Pretty Little Thing, we've gotten like the manufacturing of clothes down, like we have a good cycle, it's all internal, so we're trying to reach out to other people to do these collaborations, which are a more upscale quality of what we usually do, and so it's kind of a way so they could have both the fast fashion but kind of a little bit higher end at the same time, right? But it's under different marketing because it's like the fast fashion stuff is just Pretty Little Thing, but then when you have this collaboration and you kind of make it official with that head of it, like Naomi or somebody, that it's like, okay, then it becomes a different source of income that it still does well because people like that. The person's who it is, they like the person, they like their style, and they get to kind of like specialize in that kind of thing. It's confusing me because it's like, why
Fashion Nova Junior?
It's like I get it.
Fashion Nova
Junior. To me, I guess because I know a lot about where the fashion industry is in terms of like producing new clothes is just horrible for the environment. It's horrible for people's personal styles. It's horrible in all ways with like wearing clothing and people's relationship to clothes. So to have a line with Pretty Little Thing by Naomi Campbell. First of all, nobody like looks at Naomi Campbell and is like, I want her clothes. Yeah. Nobody has done that.
Because she's always wearing high-end things.
She's wearing designer.
I could never afford whatever Naomi's wearing.
And that's what she's trying to do.
So maybe
they want to mimic that and just create like a lower, more affordable version of that. But to me, I don't understand that from Naomi's perspective.
Yeah, like what she's getting out of this.
Model.
But remember, she's from London. Well, not London. She's from the UK.
But no, at the same time,
so maybe Pretty Little Thing is way more
but they like
less
actual
sought
stores,
after in the UK.
Stores and stuff.
So just like Fashion Nova is like the Fashion Nova is everywhere. Even you had Kylie, you had whoever else was wearing it. You had Meg doing her fast fashion with them.
Yeah,
you see that, right?
Sense
Fashion Nova, I feel like makes sense.
Naomi is their Meg and their
no, it's not.
To me,
I don't freaking know. I'm reaching
at with Pretty Little Thing, so I don't know how her and Naomi both have a line with that.
And I'm wearing Pretty Little Thing right now.
Because to me,
don't be proud of that right now. We're not happy with them right now, babe.
I mean, I don't mind Pretty Little Thing.
I'm wearing Shein.
Right, like it's whatever. But like, I think when you're trying to kind of like conflate, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to give people shit and like put sprinkles on it. Like that's what you're trying to do because and it doesn't make sense to me that Naomi is going along with it because Naomi was in the 90s. That was like the last time clothing was actually very good quality. And she is a type of girl, she was with the designer. She knows quality. She knows what goes into it. So I'm like, why would you make this watered down version? Like, to me, it only comes off as I'm trying to appeal to Gen Z because they don't really like me very much.
Why? What is so wrong about that?
It's for what though? Like there's other ways to make money.
And she needs a check. She's not making the money the way they used to be generating.
There's other ways to make money. Like I feel like it's so. You sat down at a board. You were sitting down.
Maybe she was bored. It's like a side question. What
if she's trying to know? But what if she's trying to be innovative? Because then we're gonna look back and be like, Naomi was the one that first started building a bridge. It's Tchad's face.
Yeah, no, because
bridging the gap between couture and streetwear.
There's no way. That's the whole thing. That's oxymoronic.
That doesn't.
That's not like. The whole point of like couture
and fast fashion, it's just two completely different things.
It's two.
I want my couture fast fashioned. Okay?
And that's the problem.
You know what it's going to look like? Shit.
It's going to look like bad. Shit.
I would never wear it, but I'm just saying.
And you know what that even furthers, though? That furthers high-end designers to lower their quality and still sell it at that price point because people are accepting it.
Yeah. That's probably what Michael Kors was saying about the hard R's. He was like, oh, I'm so tired of these hard R's. buying my shit and devaluing my
that's
work.
Just racism, bitch.
Oh, okay.
You
see, I had to.
Same thing.
I was trying to bridge the gap, but it ain't work apparently.
Nah, that's just racism.
Allegedly. But yeah, I just wanted to know, like, Naomi, Pretty Little Thing. It was just throwing me off.
It threw me off.
It threw me off even more. It threw me off. I mean,
and I also didn't peg her for that kind of person. To just be like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, I never pegged her as that.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
She's very intentional about the things that she chooses to do.
Yeah,
so something about this just doesn't fit. Yeah,
you know what's crazy? She still gave Naomi, like, in the actual docu-series, she was like, "No, this isn't good enough. We need to change this. I want people to."
Oh my god, this is so cute. So they're like really trying to make us play it.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what?
But what if the gain is not necessarily Naomi? What if the gain is Pretty Little Thing? They're trying to gain.
It is Pretty Little Thing.
Yeah, Naomi's getting
Pretty
nothing
Little
from
Thing
this.
is using Naomi.
I love
it's
that.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah, no, duh.
You know what? I tried to look at it the other way. That's why.
Yeah, Naomi gave nothing from this but a cash grab.
Pretty Little Thing want to give it away. Why not catch a quick check that's falling from the sky? Money don't grow on trees. You're right, because it falls from the sky.
To me, that makes no sense because it goes against everything you've been building your entire career to be.
Yeah,
okay, but when that's
because they do vegan, they do faux, and she's worn fur and all that kind of stuff.
Well, they're not big.
No, I'm just saying, like she said that she, you know.
But it's like the whole thing about Naomi is she was one of the original supermodels, and she always wanted to keep
supermodel.
That. She created that.
Sorry, Tyra.
She created that whole culture. She influenced the fashion industry as a muse. Like, she is trying to be a blueprint, but is like selling the blueprint for 99 cents. Like,
so let me ask you this: where do you feel like Naomi should be?
Where do I think she should be?
Where she was minding her business in the background, going.
You
to
mind your
shows.
business. She got a check. She got a kid in the check to get. Okay.
I think even though the whole aspect of supermodel doesn't really exist, it doesn't translate in today's world because we have technology and we have celebrities, we have pop stars. Supermodel is not the same as it used to be. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but she needs to find something more innovative to do within the fashion industry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell her, Naomi, you can learn some stuff from her.
Okay.
I just think it's kind of like,
what if she's a little depressed and she's trying to find her little zhuzh back?
That's your
zhuzh? I guess, but like,
you know, burnout's little cousin. Depression.
Burnout's little cousin.
What if, you know, burnout's little cousin, depressed.
I feel like depression is burnout's big sister.
Okay, Big Bertha.
Yeah.
Big D. Big D.
How did you even?
Big D.
Big D.
Isn't that what they say on what's that show?
Allegedly.
Damn.
I keep saying allegedly.
Big Mouth.
I think they do personify depression and call it Big D.
That's so funny. I love that show.
One episode, which was that? What episode was that? The when it literally showed a picture of the dick.
Oh.
Was that the first episode?
Probably.
Honestly,
I only seen the first episode.
I love that. I stopped watching that show, but I need to finish it only because it's so stupid. The first,
it's so
good. I can't.
That show's hilarious.
Also, can you guys? I finished my show, and now that the writers' strike is over, whoop whoop, we're with the writers. Now that it's over, I need shows to watch because shit ain't coming back till December and January and February and 2024.
I'm so sorry.
We're still working out.
You should use the time without shows to read a book.
Like I said, any recommendations on shows, guys, that'll be greatly appreciated. I need it. I love medical shows. I watch The Resident, 911, Station 19. We're not only having technical difficulties, but we got a sick one over here. Allergies.
I think she's trying to tell you to read a book.
I don't know what it is, to be honest.
But either way, I need recommendations. Put it down, like, comment, subscribe. Please put it down.
How does liking give you a?
But you mind your business. You mind your business. You see?
She begging for engagement, y'all.
I'm watching Game of Thrones.
Oh my god! Now?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna bypass that. I'm not doing that.
I never watched it. I'm not
even commenting on it. I'm telling you, when you get to season about 5 or 6,
I'm on season 4. It's so good.
Ooh,
I love it. Right now.
Wait till 5. Wait, when did she?
Don't say anything. Just let her watch the show.
Okay, I was gonna say. Okay,
I don't watch shows. So I watch cartoons. I had a cartoon on this morning. My mom said, "You put that on?" I said, "Yes." And
have you watched Love Story It's that new show with Issa Rae and Kid Cudi, I believe is
the cartoon one.
No, yeah,
I saw a clip from it. I didn't watch it though. What is it on HBO?
It's on HBO.
I think I might put that on. I love a good cartoon.
No, I'm all right. I'm not watching it.
That good for you.
I need to see Issa Rae. I can't listen to her voice.
Her character kind of looks like her.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. And you
I never seen it.
Issa's voice is so distinct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, and who else was in Issa?
I think it's Kid Cudi. Yeah, Kid Cudi is the.
I'm gonna pursue happiness.
Maybe I'll watch it. I may add that because I just be watching like mindless shows. Like I will watch Chowder. I think that's the best show ever. Bob's Burgers. King of the Hill is my shit. I love King of the Hill. Actually, that's what I used to.
Boomhauer is mine.
No. Rick and Morty. I don't like Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
It's because you don't smoke.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Why? If you smoke, Rick and Morty is amazing.
We're stoners.
It's so good. No, honestly, I think like
blaze what I said.
I think Rick and Morty is so well written as a show. It actually has like almost no like plot holes.
I have to ask y'all about.
It is on the continuous card. Like everything plays into
Everything makes sense.
Everything goes in order.
Yeah, right? There's no like nonsense dialogue. Like it really all makes sense.
Yes.
I just punched the fuck.
I'm sorry. Pickle Rick is obviously everyone's favorite. Just like on The Office, the fire episode is everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if I watch Rick and Morty and I'm not high, I don't get it. I swear to God, I don't understand it.
I started watching it when I got high.
Watch Big Mouth high.
Yeah, that's
just
scary.
One good time.
It's scary when it's high. I'm not even gonna lie.
You would never watch that shit.
Look at a wall.
We're not condoning any illegal activities, but
if it's legal where you are,
if it's legal where you at,
if it's not, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Please.
Oh, speaking of don't do.
Nationwide.
Go ahead, have your moment.
I don't know that I've been watching that video all day. That thing is so funny.
Nationwide.
It's her voice, man.
You can tell she going like wow.
Did you see the video, the original video?
No,
it's a little girl.
Yeah, I know it's a little girl. You can talk about a voice.
I'll show you after this. I have it.
No, I'm telling you. But what was I gonna say? We're gonna close out with these two. I want to do a album wrap up.
Period.
Doja and Drake. How do y'all feel about their albums? If you have listened to it in its entirety, or halfway, or a little bit.
I don't.
The teacher's not calling. I didn't call on you yet.
She pointed on me.
I just said her.
I only listened to that one Drake song with Sexy Red, and I just
I'm a
redhead now. It kind of just went into my bones. But the Doja Cat album, I can't stop listening to it. Agora Hills is crack cocaine in it.
Yes, it is.
She keeps listening to Agora Hills, y'all.
I'm sorry.
It's not as brilliant of a masterpiece as you make it seem.
I had on repeat.
It's a good song. It's a really.
I could be driving.
Hold on.
On repeat.
You listen to that song. For 2 hours on repeat?
Yes.
You're disgusting.
I'm not even joking. I drive to work, and then once the song is done, I press rewind and I replay it until I get to work. That's a 7-minute drive. Listen to the song 3 times.
I can't bridge the gap. I can't bridge the gap with this one.
Good.
That song is really... It's like an elevated Streets, because Streets was like... I feel like that's how I felt about Streets.
What did I say? I told homeboy that's what you said, and he's like, no, there's no way she said that.
No,
I said that's what she said.
Streets, but better.
Streets? What? You're insane.
No, it gives me the same vibe.
Yeah, it does give the same vibe.
It does.
Not even close.
You could be wrong, but I'm just telling you.
You know what?
You can be wrong. No.
You know why I think, like, especially for Gen Z, why Agora Hills hits so hard? Because when you listen to Agora Hills, you can see the whole, like, everything that's happening in your head.
Yes.
It's a whole music video
in your head.
But you have to be a creative for that to happen.
But that's linked to how we use social media. Mm-hmm. Like, Gen Z specifically uses social media. It's like every post is like its own little world.
Yes, and that song makes a world in your head. You're listening to that song, and you're having a whole movie in your head.
I'm trying. I listen to it on repeat because she keep talking about it. And every time I get in the car,
about it that much. I just heard the song not that long ago.
The group chat.
He was talking about it. He brought up the first
We're not bringing up homeboy.
You just said his name when you were just talking about it. So
irrelevant. that's a moot point.
That song's
but
amazing.
what I'm saying is, Agora Hills ain't as good. But anyway, let's talk about Drake's album then.
I didn't listen to it.
I keep hearing that clip of Adonis rapping, and I just don't want to hear anymore.
First of all, saw the video on Shade Room, I think it was, or I saw it on Drake's profile. He posted it. His son explaining that goat dog. I'm sorry, that's not a goat. That's a dog. Adonis, the fact that you got a check for riding a stick figure dog is crazy. I'm gonna have my people talk to your people so we can link and be friends and be, your friends will be my friends and we can all be friends. But what I'm saying is, the fact that you call that a goat.
You know what that means, though? That means Drake's not doing those cards with him. You know those cards where it has
Thank you. He is missing something at home, and it's called a pappy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your pappy ain't doing what he's supposed to.
Yeah.
You called that a fucking goat? I'm sorry. You shouldn't be talking about people children. I don't give a fuck. Why the fuck are you? Why? And Drake is co-signing this. But you know what?
Does he seem?
But you know what? He gave him a check for that ugly ass dog.
I wish my dad
that
paid
goat
me to draw
dog.
an ugly
Sorry,
picture.
Right.
You won't even pay me fast for gas money.
I haven't seen my father in years. Okay.
And this is
sorry.
deep.
I don't have daddy issues. I have mommy issues. Sorry. Whatever.
You can have both. It's not mutual.
You mind your business. I can't have daddy issues if the nigga was never there.
Yes, you can.
That actually is the problem.
Actually,
That's
is
the
what
issue.
a lot of people
Wait,
I don't have daddy issues. I don't care.
A missing father.
That's
figure?
100%.
My stepdad stepped up. In a point where I started to be conscious. So my dad, I call my stepdad my dad. So,
but he was always there. Biological father was not there. That consciousness of that.
That's a daddy.
But I don't consider him my biological father. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So I don't have daddy issues as far as like my biological father is concerned. Her dad, which is my stepdad, her dad is my dad, and he's been in my life since I was 6.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you have a problem where you don't feel like you have a problem.
That's what I said. I have mommy issues. That hoe's around but never around.
Okay.
Right? Sorry. Love you, Ma. Just kidding.
I just feel like we were talking about Agora Hills.
Oh, and this is what happens when you get into real conversations. You start veering off. Hello. We were talking about Agora Hills. We were talking about Agora Hills, but I said Drake. I said Doja and Drake.
That's what happened.
So I want to know how y'all feel about both albums. Do y'all agree with me? Saying both of them could have done better, but I felt like Doja was better. If y'all agree, put a little red. Well, what should we put? That little demon.
Oh yeah,
the little demon emoji for Doja. If you agree that Doja's album was better,
actually put the dog because that's really what it was.
Put a goat and a dog for Drake. A goat dog because that was not a picture of a goat. That was a dog. Anyway, put a picture of a goat dog.
The fact that you're beefing with Adonis right now?
No, I'm beefing with the little nigga because he got a check for that ugly ass shit that he drew. That was disgusting. I could have Drake.
Disgusting is crazy. How old is the child?
I don't give a fuck.
I think it's like 6.
I said what I said.
He's young.
So he's conscious enough of what a goat and a dog look like.
No, he doesn't. He only knows what money looks like. I want his problems.
That's true. I'm a hater. I'm such a hater for Adonis right now. Like, I'm such a hater. I wish Drake was my dad. I wish Drake was my dad.
Nice. Like,
to be honest.
Anyway, that concludes the podcast for today.
Yes,
thanks for tuning in. All right. Thanks for tuning in, having my ADHD moments, back and forth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Please
share with your friends. It's like, comment, and subscribe.
You heard what I said, right?
Isn't that what she said?
No, she said like, subscribe, and comment. That's
you heard what I said, right?
Maybe that's how the older people do their YouTube, but not
y'all heard what I said, right? She keeps talking, and I don't understand. Y'all heard what I said, right? Yo, if it wasn't for the O, we'd be the.
What? Come on now.
Pod.
Making your words work and over here treating like shit, man.
I love you.
Do you?
I tolerate you.
That's cool. Right,
anyway, we thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you watched.
Yes, have a drink before and after the pod. If you got a sister like mine, you need about a bottle.
Imagine how I
some of
feel.
us don't have sisters.
Damn, look at this. You heard her feelings.
Sucks to suck. Anyway, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.